I know somebody that owns a restaurant. They said literally, we order stuff, and by the time it gets to our restaurant, the price has gone up.
Used cars and trucks up 41.7%.
The bonds aren't going down. They won't move. It's possible that we are in a completely fraudulent system.
As things move along, of course, the information war is just getting hotter and hotter.
And when I looked at what was happening, I looked at the war that we're in. It's not a war of guns and bombs and bullets. It's a war of ideas, words, and narratives.
It becomes harder and harder for the alternative voices to be heard. But the more people that get into the fray and actually spread content, the better off it's going to be.
Both of them kept talking about the importance of stepping forward. What are our own talents? Using our talents to fight in this battle.
Now, if you're not sure where to start, developing skills is critical. Check this out from one of my favorite people, John Morrow.
So a lot of people ask the question, how do I build an online business? You'd love to get a step-by-step roadmap. But even if someone gave that to you, you would not be successful, okay? The reason why? Success in anything is not about following the steps. Success in anything is about building the skills. And that takes time, it takes practice. So if you want to focus on anything, especially in the beginning, focus on the skills that you're building.
Developing skills gives you a lot more choices. You can have a roadmap on how to do things, and someone might show you and make suggestions, but it's the skills, it's the grit to actually going and doing it that gets you to the next level. So instead of letting your money basically depreciate, it's better to take that money and buy something useful with it. In this case, you can buy a suite of tools for a one-time cost. There are several ways to basically create an existing business from all the different tools that are available. But you can also just use the free version. Either way, it's important to jump into the fray so that you can basically offset things as it moves forward, so that you have more choices. There may come a time when you have a fundamental disagreement with your employer, and when that happens, what are you going to do? By practicing some skills early on, you can have a foundation so you can weather the storms that are coming at us hard and fast. For me, when I think about history, I think about all those different times, those magical times like the Roaring 20s, or let's say some of those key pivotal moments in history. And I think, wow, I wonder what it would be like to be alive at that time. And then I realize the thing that we're going through right now is one of those historical moments. And guess what? It feels like something that's just happening, meaning you're not going to necessarily have that same perspective that someone might have. When they went through the Roaring 20s, let's say, they didn't have the same perspective. It was just their day in and day out, and it's changed, and it was what it was. The perspective that came later is what brought some of the magic to it. So when you're thinking about what's going on right now, I think, consider thinking about the magic of it right now. There's so much opportunity. It's a travesty to let it just pass. There's abundance and opportunity as things transition, and as things fail, there's also other things that rise up. And it's a travesty to let this pass without doing anything. I am suggesting use the power of capitalism and the crowd to ensure the businesses don't fail. You can learn affiliate marketing. There's some links below. Check them out. And start that process of learning the skills so that you can basically help other businesses and help yourself at the same time. Most of affiliate marketing is about creating useful content and helping others. It's about connecting with other people. It's about building relationships and standing out of it. It's about developing a system where you're creating content on a regular basis that helps other people. It's something we should all be doing right now. And the more that we do this, the less businesses that will fail, the more people that are basically be able to make it through all this transition with a lot less turmoil. I'm not saying it's like the magical solution to everything, but I am saying that I think as a people, we can come together in certain ways, and this is one of them. There are a lot of different ways to step forward and do things. This is just one of them. But it's definitely one that you can do on the side, and you can start transitioning, just in case if you ever need to actually pivot yourself. But it can also help other businesses that are really struggling right now. It's not just restaurants, but a lot of other businesses that'll be shut down. And then all those people that are employed by the restaurants are the small and medium-sized businesses. all those people need to pivot as well. So check out the links below and think about ways you can actually do things right now to develop skills so you can pivot yourself. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a like and share it with someone who you think would benefit. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.